This is Cyndy G, and in this video I'll show you how to assemble the Tuxedo box card, I guess it is. So I have several different ones. There's a tree, a snowman, a reindeer, and two different Santa Clauses. So each file comes with two white sections. This is for the back, and it gives you a place that you can write if your cardstock is dark. If you have a lighter cardstock and you can see your writing, you don't need to use those. And then you have panel pieces here for the inside. And then after you glue this together here, you have panel pieces that go here on the outside and here on your flaps. Okay, so before we do those, let's go ahead and open this up. We're going to take our centerpiece, we're going to fold the tabs down, we're going to glue these. You're just going to line this up to the bottom and to the center of your card. Okay, just like this. Then when you open it, that's going to kind of curve, okay? So you don't want to have a crease in it, but you do want it to be able to curve when it opens, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and close the card up, being careful not to get glue stuck there on our piece, our tab, okay? And then we can put our panels on the outside. There is a slight border all the way around, so just kind of eyeball it to get it where you like it. Okay. And then again, I'm going to fold these flaps down, and that's where these pieces go. And you've got a nice border all the way around, so just kind of eyeball that. Do the next one the same way. Okay, so there is your base, and the base is the same for each character. Okay, and we're just going to set that aside, and let's work on the tree. I'm going to do the tree first, because the tree goes into this. Those are the pattern pieces I picked for the tree. So I don't know why I didn't do that all the way to the top, but it doesn't. It just fits right there on the bottom. And then And layer these, the last two pieces. So you can see these are going to be pretty quick cards to make. And then put your star on the top. Okay, now to put any of them in here, you're just going to put glue here on your center tab. And we're going to fit this inside and just put it, just don't make it taller than the card is, okay? So I'm going to do that one about right there. Glue that in place. And there is the tree. And then we will assemble the others. So for this Santa face, we are going to put that on first. Then I'm just going to put the glue right here, right around the edge of his face, and fit this right inside here. I did not ink the edges of this one. I like to ink the edges of my white with blue. There we are. And then the little nose, I want to ink the edges with pink. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put these little cheek pieces kind of right here in the curve, just right off his eye. And add his nose. And the eyebrows. That's over too far. Darn it. There. So there is one Santa. Let's go ahead and pull in the snowman since he's right here. And again, I'm going to ink the edges with the blue. I'm also going to ink these accent pieces because they're the same color, so this will help them stand out a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to glue him right on the black background, and that makes up for his buttons and his eyes. There we are. And then the nose. So there is our snowman. Quick and simple. And then our other Santa. And again, I'm going to ink the white edges. I always make a mess with the ink. Those eyebrows are like blue. Okay. So there's that. Now, for his feet, the shoes you just glue right to the bottom of his legs. If you wanted to leave these out, you could. I don't know that they'll really be seen. Down inside that card. Oh, you know what? Where did it go? I am missing piece that goes behind, there it is, the eyes. So there is just a rectangle that goes here behind the eyes. Let's put on his blue eyebrows. This mustache. Then use a little bit of pink here, just right around the edge of his nose. And I'm just going to pop this right in place. So all these characters really go together pretty quickly. I'm going to hit the edges of that with some blue. Some of this is for taking the photos so that it doesn't get lost between the white background. There we are. There is the other Santa. And then there is a reindeer. And for him, I want to do some brown just around the edges. Just like that. Oh, I forgot the insides of his ears. Okay. And now to assemble him. So I did this bottom piece dark brown rather than black. And that's the same color that I cut this piece that goes behind his eyes and the piece that goes behind his nose. I use the same dark brown. Now you can use black, switch up your colors. I try to, now that I understand how Cricut works, I try to limit the number of colors. There we are. And this piece, you're just gonna right in there. It's got a little tuft of hair here at the top. And see which way the ears go. I think they go that way. And last but not least is his scarf. You may want to put his scarf on before you do his mouth. And there they are. So you have all these. There is a base here for each one. Again, you just glue them to the center. They lay down flat and then pop open to stand. Thank you for joining me.